We're home.
Are you bored of the car? Why are you letting me do this? Well, punish him. Bart, we're sending you to bed without your supper. Yeah, right. I'll be eating that pizza in 5 minutes. I'm starving. Somebody bring me some food. Quick.
I'm a coming, boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the one and only, the good times, the bad times, the all times, the Monday night Grift. I'm your host, Vito Gesualdi. Having fun here on a beautiful Monday, April 18th. Hope you all had a beautiful Sunday, Easter Sunday. What did I do on Sunday? Nothing. I took the Lord's name in vain, and I don't know. What else did I do? Nothing good. I'll tell you that. Well, we're gonna get the show started. Might be a slightly empty show tonight. I don't know who's coming in. Dano wants in. I'm gonna send Dano the link. We might get some new heads in here. But we are going to be talking about a number of topics. Number of very exciting topics. Why don't I bring in, of course, as always, Pete is here. Hello, Pete.
Howdy, everyone.
How's it going, buddy?
Pretty good.
I have a cat blocking half my computer screen space. Scraps, get out the way.
That's better than 2 cats covering half your screen space or 1 cat covering all your screen space.
That's true. Are you excited? Now, I have not watched the Thor trailer, which I think is going to be our big news for today, is that there is a trailer of this lady Thor, Mrs. Thor. That's not the name of the movie. The name of the movie is Thor, Love and Thunder. Now, some people are excited for this. I'm excited for this. How do you feel about it?
I don't know. I like Taika Waititi, and so far what he's done with Disney's properties is fun. So I have more hope for it than I probably would if anyone else was doing it.
Yeah, Taika Waititi is knocking it out of the park, I think, with a lot of this stuff. Good old Taika Waititi. I want to see if somebody else comes in here, but real quick, I want to see, can I find, there's been a little bit of Lady Thor news going around.
Is that a good thing?
I don't know. Some people are mad. Well, some people, here's going to be the big argument that we're having, right? Did I have this? Oh my God. I need to get ad blocker working on here better. Let's see. A number of guys whose job it is to be upset with certain things. Now, I'm not saying you have to be upset with these people, but there are certain YouTubers who seem convinced.
My apologies, Vito. My dogs
right.
decided they had to jump on stream.
Decided to say hi.
Yes, so they try to do the cat thing, but it doesn't really work.
Well, one person, people are commenting about this Lady Thor. They say it's going to destroy the Marvel Universe. They're saying it's going to be a woke disaster. Now, I that seems to be their brand, is that they need to say this because I don't know. I guess that's how they make money. Is everything's woke. But I have not watched the trailer. Have you seen the trailer?
I have not. I've purposely not seen the trailer so I could just come to this fresh,
I was
unbiased,
trying to find,
unladen with feelings of wokeness or anything like that.
Well, I know a number of people they're calling it. They say the MCU is a little terrible joke that they have come up with, where they say it's all women. And I'm like, what are you talking about? You got Spider-Man movie. You got a Doctor Strange movie. Yeah, he's got like some female co-hosts in there. But the Thor movie, it's going to be the Guardians of the Galaxy and Chris Hemsworth. I mean, it's not. I don't even know if Jane Foster is going to be like the main character. They might set her up for her own franchise or something.
Well, when they announced this, 2-3 years ago, that was the focus of what they talked about and what they put out there. It wasn't sure exactly what we would be getting. Besides, we would get Jane Foster as Thor. We would get Valkyrie as kind of the new king of Asgard, looking for her lady love, and that was about it. All this stuff with Guardians of the Galaxy, all that's new.
Well, it seems like this one's going to be maybe setting up to have two different I don't know. Does Chris Hemsworth want to keep playing Thor? Do we know if he wants to? He seems to be having fun with it. Look at this guy.
Yeah, he seems to like it. The feeling I always got is that he was fine in those dramatic movies, but even when they were filming like Thor 2, he complained that it was just too serious. So when he got to Taika, they just kind of unleashed him. And I think that's what he likes. I think he likes just being unserious, kind of funny. You know, he's just lovable Thor. Look at that. It's Chris Hemsworth cracking jokes. Just like when your buddies come over to play some Xbox. I remember after American, they did Captain America Civil War. They actually released like a 10-minute video where it was just Thor hanging out in an apartment, which was great.
Well, as Dave says, Taika Waititi has yet to make a bad movie, and I think that's correct. The guy's knocking it out of the park. We got Bobster is here. Hey, Bob.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh my God, what is wrong with your microphone?
What's wrong with? Oh,
been roboticized.
You sound terrible, Bob.
They turn the animals into robots. That's what happened.
You gotta plug it back in or something. Killing me, Bob. All right, well, he'll come back when he fixes that.
okay.
You gotta go fix it, Bob. Go mess with it. And when you think you have it figured out, Nikki D says, "Come on, guys, I just want to be left wing." Well, I don't even think this is a left. I don't understand this culture war thing. I don't understand what movies are woke or left or right or whatever else. All I know is that we've got the Monday Night Grift. Look, let's just get into this trailer. Hopefully John comes by. John said he would come in. But yeah, let's take a look. This is now. I'm worried I might get struck. We're gonna see if I get counter struck or whatever. Tell me, can you hear? Let me see. Share this tab. Can you hear this audio?
Yes, just barely.
Okay, I'll turn it up a little bit. All right, we got a girl. Now, if this stream gets struck, I don't know what to tell you. But let me see. Can I make this bigger? Let's make it big. I want everybody. Dang it. I guess that might be the best. That might be the best possible layout I have. There we go. All right, there's a lady. Is that? Who's chasing who here?
Brie Larson.
These hands were once used for battle. Now they're but humble tools for peace.
Wait, he got rid of the axe? Or he's planting the axe so Groot can grow from the axe?
That makes sense.
But wait, is there a Groot currently?
There is, though. Maybe he wants another one. Maybe he wants his own
another Groot. Yeah, why would he get rid of the Stormbreaker? Seems like a waste.
They're like Kia pets.
I like to pause. I also think you have to pause trailers or else they copyright strike you anyway. All right, so I saw some stupid website being like, Thor's trying to find himself. Shouldn't he have found himself by now? It's like, well, then there's no movie to make. Like, if you just wanted to be king of Thor, that means it's, king of Asgard. That means the story's over. And you can't make more Thor stuff. This is
about humble
tools for peace, he says.
I need to figure out exactly who I am.
You're gonna get copyright struck for this music, I tell you what.
Excellent music, though.
I'm a
Flock of seagulls.
Live in the superheroing days are over.
Oh no, AC/DC, right? I'm terrible at this.
Guns N' Roses.
See.
I don't know if I would have got that. It said Guns N' Roses. I think I would have known that. What was I gonna say? So here's a problem. If he's hanging out with the Guardians of the Galaxy, Thor's kind of overpowered.
Just
Guardians of the Galaxies are a bunch of dorks with guns. Thor is a literal god who probably can't be hurt by anybody. So he can't hang out, like, they can't, I don't know, like, Thor needs to fight, like, supernatural demons and stuff. The Guardians of the Galaxy need to fight, like, space smugglers and shit. So we'll see how much Guardians of the Galaxy, is he going to part ways with them immediately, or are they going to be with him for the whole movie?
I want the latter, but I don't know. Seems like they have too many players already.
Maddie says, Thor is overpowered. Remember Thanos beating him to... Yeah, well, that was Thanos with all... He had, like, 2 gems at the point. He already had 2 gems.
He would have one-shotted him if he aimed for the head.
Bob, did you fix your microphone?
Can you tell me?
Yeah, you fixed it. Good work.
Okay.
We also have Top Loaded Gaming. It's the Top Loaded Gaming.
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
Hey, buddy. All right, we're watching this Thor trailer. So far, Thor has gotten rid of his iconic Stormbreaker axe. And he says, I got to figure out who I am. He's training. Well, he's got like a old school, like Avengers comic hat. That's pretty cool. I want that hat. Using the chains on a chained up monster god. I'm sure that is a reference to something. And the Guardians of the Galaxy are like, this fucking guy. This guy. So let's see.
Live in the moment.
Live in the moment. See, there it looks like he's like they're all rushing to do their own thing, and he turns around. He's like,
meh.
I'm gonna go do something else. So I'm wondering if they break up early on in the movie. Again, he's a god, and they're just like some dudes. You know, one of them's a lady who can like tell if you feel bad.
My superheroing days are over.
She's got a smile that it seems to me reminds me of childhood memories where everything was as fresh as the bright blue sky.
Okay, so
Dang, that looks fantastic.
what, this stuff here?
The whole thing, it looked pretty good.
Yeah, it looks good. El Garcia says, Vito, you're so cute. Absolutely, I am. Oh, yeah, we are definitely demonetized with this fucking... Can they just make trailers without putting these very clear, obvious songs in them that are going to get me demonetized? Let me watch these things. Or at least put out a thing. Put out an APB to the demonetization companies and be like, listen, let people watch the trailer. So where is he now? Because Asgard's gone. Where does Zeus live? This is clearly Zeus, I guess. He's got the lightning bolt. Or Hercules, maybe? Probably either Hercules or Zeus.
I think.
So is there a different plane other than Asgard where Zeus or Hercules hang out?
I don't know. In the Moon Knight show, they've established that the Egyptian gods live in a different reality. So maybe.
You know, it's funny. I might have to have him on at some point. I had a buddy whose job was to originally they wanted the Marvel universe to be entirely science based. So even Thor's hammer had like theoretical science behind it. My buddy's like a nuclear physicist, so he wrote how Thor's hammer could work, how teleportation from the Rainbow Bridge could work. Now they're just like, no, there's gods, and you're like, oh, okay, well, you got rid of all that.
All right, then.
Like, how does that work? Magic. It's all magic.
That's too much homework.
It's too much thinking. Yeah. All right, so it is Zeus. The Olympians are in Marvel. So is this Olympia? Is that where we are?
Remember what I told you. You ever feel lost? Just look into the eyes of the people that you love.
So people are mad that, what's her name? Valkyrie is very clearly, what do you want to call this? Gender fluid in a way. Not gender fluid, but whatever. It's a lady who she likes wearing suits and she calls herself king.
This looks like the same outfit she had in Men in Black.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no. That's the secret. It's the same movie.
Look, if she comes out and
secret. It's a secret sequel.
Men in Black tie-in. I'm not upset about King Valkyrie. I don't care.
Just look into the eyes of the people that you love.
What? Just listening.
Oh my god, with the music. All right, nice title screen. All right, so somehow Natalie Portman gets the hammer. So what does Thor have? Nothing.
Well,
he's
he should
got
have
the
the
other
axe,
one.
but he put that's
put the
growing
axe
out
by
back.
a tree. Did she steal the hammer from him? Is she more worthy? Oh my god! Look, this looks
Well,
fine.
did the Mjolnir, when he gets it back, was it all cracked like that? Wasn't it the one from the past, and then this one's the one
Oh,
that's
is this
cracked,
one that
put
came
back
through a time
together,
portal?
and-
You know who could shed some light on this? John Frick's Bad News, the resident Marvel historian. Of course, you would know.
I have no idea. I have
All right, well, you're
not even the slightest
you
clue.
fucking piece of
I don't
shit.
remember seeing cracks in the.
Yeah,
other
I don't
one
know
that he
why
got
it's all
back.
cracked up. When Cap had it, Captain America, did he have a cracked up Mjolnir?
No, so it must be the reforged one from their timeline, the normal one.
Yeah, the what was it? The third movie it got shattered.
See, I always hate. Honestly, I feel like this is kind of a cliche. Taking your weapon, burying it under it. We did this in Star Wars. Remember? She takes the fucking Luke and Leia's lightsaber. She goes, "Let's bury him for no fucking reason." Like,
Wait a minute,
just-
what?
Why are you getting
does
rid of your
Leia
axe?
have a lightsaber?
You
Leia
didn't,
never
did
had
you
a-
see Rise of Skywalker?
I saw the first new one, and then I was like, I'm not watching this.
Yeah, Leia has a lightsaber. She trained
Smart
for like
decision.
a week and then stopped training. I don't know why they always got to get rid of their weapon. It's like, why don't you just put it somewhere in case you need it? I mean, I guess you could come back to the tree, but anybody could take it unless it's too heavy. It's made out of a dying star or something. People are asking, Vito, why did you have to bring the goddamn sequels into this? I'm just saying. It's the same kind of shit. Well, I mean, here's the thing. What can we say? We don't know. Thor's running around. The Guardians of the Galaxy stuff, honestly, I was laughing. I'm like, this looks pretty good.
Yeah, the more they have of that stuff, I think the better it'll be. Like, they have a good chemistry together, I think.
Okay, Maddie Ice has an answer. Maddie says the hammer she wields has a bunch of cracks. It's clearly the hammer that Hela destroyed in Ragnarok. Okay, so yeah, one of the hammers did get destroyed, and then he found another hammer in time. That's where
he goes back to visit his mom and gets
he steals a
hammer from the past before.
So what happens to fucking timelines? I thought he went into an alternate reality. So now there's just a reality where Thor doesn't have his hammer because other Thor stole it.
Wait, did they get it fixed by the giant midget guy? You remember the giant midget guy?
The giant midget.
I mean,
the giant midget made this axe. And I also forgot. I guess they consolidated all the timelines. So if you steal, no, but that means did he go back and give the hammer? I thought they had to replace everything they stole.
Well, they went back in time to see his mother. If I'm not mistaken.
No. Hold on. Someone's saying he got his hammer. When did he get Mjolnir back? Mjolnir. I can't spell this shit.
It's like MLK.
No, it's not MLK. I can spell
MLJ. It's like MLJ.
Oh, MLJ. I thought you meant Martin Luther King. Okay, hold on. Given to Hela. I was like, let me see. I'll share this tab. Thor's banishment lands on Earth. I love that there's an entire page on where fucking Thor's hammer was during every movie. Okay, our sister destroyed your hammer. Retrieved from the past. Thor retrieves Mjolnir from an alternate 2013. Right, and then someone's saying Cap must have brought it back. Did Cap bring it back? Cap, who deemed worthy, he had to transport all the stones and Mjolnir to the proper universes. So you're telling me Thor gets rid of the axe and he doesn't have the hammer anymore. So Thor's just flying around with no weapon?
He's retired,
pretty
I think.
much.
Ragnarok, though, at the end of Ragnarok, it implied that he didn't need the weapon, that the weapon was like a crutch, that the real power came from him.
No, I
mean, I doubt we're going back.
The hammer, he can throw it at
That's
people.
That's his whole thing.
He's the hammer guy.
Yeah.
He's got to have a hammer. The hammer was inside of him? That was the moral of the movie?
No,
That
not
doesn't make any
literally the
fucking
hammer
sense.
inside the power, the electricity.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but
He's
still,
like he's like
so he can shoot thunder
giant
and he has a
bearded
hammer.
Pikachu.
I don't remember the line where Thor goes, "I was the hammer all along," and And Cap points at his heart and he goes, "It was right here." And he goes, "Oh my god."
And then he boops him on the nose.
So is he going to spend this whole movie without a weapon until he meets his girlfriend again? I mean, he doesn't seem to have a weapon in any of these scenes. He's just like hanging out, fisticuffing guys.
Again, it's a metaphor. You don't have your true power until you got your woman with you.
See, here the trailer's fucking around because all right, long hair Thor with the jean jacket, but then it cuts to him and like here he's wearing typical Thor shit, right? He's not wearing the jacket.
Right.
So I think this scene takes place earlier. This is where he goes, "Oh, these guys are going to go run around and fight low-level thugs. I'm clearly overpowered with my giant axe. Time to go put it under a tree for no reason and then come back. And now I'm like kind of a semi-average dude, but still a god." Yeah, he's got no weapon. Korg's got a whip. Love this guy. Did you guys ever read Planet Hulk?
Yes, actually.
John, you've read Planet Hulk, of course, as a resident Marvel expert.
When did I become the Marvel expert? I know a lot about Spider-Man. I know a lot about Spider-Man.
I like the idea of doing a stream where all the experts are not experts and are like, "What the fuck? What are you?"
Oh fuck! If I had known,
that's a good.
that was the bit. I would have played along.
Yeah, you
as
just
a
you know,
Marvel
let's all remember
expert.
in Thor issue 294 where you thought the Spider King, his hammer was reinforced by the web. Is he on a pirate ship? What is this shit? What is this Legoland looking shit? I want a Lego playset or whatever this is.
That'd be a lot of pieces.
That'd be a lot of pieces. Who's this blue-haired chick? Do we know? Is this
Not as of yet. I don't.
Well, John, as a resident Marvel expert, you of course recognize this character.
Yes, that would be Lady Mask, blue hair.
I think there is a character named Lady Mask. You actually fucked it up. You named an actual Marvel character. I mean, I guess it's pretty hard to. All right, not every god is. See, here he got the hammer. I don't know. They don't put these things in chronological order.
That's the axe, I think.
There's the right there.
Well, that's why it's a trailer. It's not the movie. If it was in chronological order, it would just be the movie.
I know, but I wanna know what's going on. All I know is the black lady is running this shitty. I don't know why they haven't made New Asgard look better. Oh, now it's like I like that they got cruise ships. People take cruises to New Asgard now. It's like a shitty cruise destination. They're selling like sand in a bottle for like $9.99. I'll write your name on a grain of rice and put it in a bottle. It kind of here's my all right. Let's predict the plot of the movie. Here's my prediction. Thor hangs out with the Guardians of the Galaxy and he realizes that they have such a strong familial bond, but he has nothing resembling that. So he goes, "I gotta find my own path. Goodbye, Guardians. I'm going on an adventure." And then he finds this Olympia with Zeus and shit. And I think he's kind of like, this is what I want. I should be a king of an Asgard type civilization. Because he seems very happy at some point. Where was that at? Where he's like, "Yeah, this is great. I love being here." And he's like, "Ooh, this is." I feel like something about this appeals to him.
Is he just holding a plastic fucking?
Yeah,
Yes.
he's just, yes.
Yes.
As he would.
This is a $1 billion franchise.
Oh, what are you gonna do? It looks good. Look,
It
it's
looks
like,
terrible.
No, it looks hilarious. I love it. It's perfect. I don't know. He's trying to find himself, and then he finds that he's trying to become king or leader or whatever. And then Lady Thor shows up, and she goes, "See, you can't lead these people because you don't, I don't know, believe in yourself or something. You don't believe in yourself enough to reassemble the magic broken hammer. You dumb
Which they've done in
motherfucker."
almost every one of his appearances.
Well, here it looks like there's like some sort of village riot going on. Like it looks like he tried to make himself like a ruler and he fucked it up and everybody's mad. But maybe I'm just reading into it.
No,
anyway,
looks like they have a hate mob going on.
Yeah, it looks like they're like, "Fuck you, Thor, you suck. We'd rather have Lady Thor be our dang ruler." All right, there it is. I don't know. There's probably some you know what it is? There's probably some comic that they like ripped off perfectly, and all the Marvel kids are like, "No, they're just doing again issue 349 from November of 1985." And I go, "Oh, okay." Apparently, this is a still directly from one of the comics. I don't know what they're doing, but I'm excited. I'm just sad because it kind of looks to me like he's gonna part ways with the Guardians like pretty early on in the movie. That's
Is
the
this
feeling
gonna
I'm
be like,
getting.
required watching for this show?
Is what? Are you gonna have to watch Thor: Love and Thunder to come on my show?
Yeah.
No, I was just asking if
Yes.
it would
Yes.
be a better idea for me to watch these goddamn
You should
things
probably
before-
watch that Star Wars shit. Look. All right. I hate to say it, but a lot of what people like to talk about. I mean, what else do we talk about? We live in an era of profound misery. You want to talk about, well, I was going to bring up
Food prices.
Yeah, food price. You want to talk about gas prices?
No.
What do you want to talk about? You want to talk about the midterm elections?
Oh,
We're
boy.
looking for a
I want to talk about whatever,
Let's go.
whatever
God
Mr.
damn
Girl's
it.
talking about right now.
Oh, well, we should check in on Mr. Girl. Mr. Girl, of course, is streaming with a pedophilia expert with 871 people watching.
Look at this
Is
guy.
this what you want to do? Is this
Looks
what you
like
want to
Jafar.
do, John? Do you want to host the pedophilia expert debates? No, we don't do that here. I don't want to touch that shit. I'm so tired of this. This guy is. If you said pedophilia expert to me, I'd go, yeah, probably a guy looks like that.
You draw him from memory.
Yeah, I would draw this guy here. Why they got the camera zoomed in so far? I don't know. It's
I don't
making
know.
me uncomfortable.
This is a lot. Where he's just
Is this like daring YouTube, like
pasting.
daring God to hit you with lightning?
I mean, but
Just
what?
like,
He's
Come
not
on,
saying
YouTube,
it's,
just take
he's
me
not
down. I
saying
dare you.
it's good. Someone's asking which one's the pedo. Well, isn't that the question? Of
That's-
course. No,
that's
no,
not
no.
Very nice.
Mr.
none
Girl
of them
gets,
are none of them are
Mr.
pedophiles.
Girl gets mad if I call him a pedo because he's not, and I don't think he is, and he knows that. He doesn't even like jokes about it though.
Oh, I wouldn't if everybody was calling me a pedophile.
I don't know.
I'd be pissed if my friend was like,
Well, I tell you what, I know, but you gotta make some jokes about it. All right, final thoughts. Thor: Love and Thunder. Does it look too woke to survive? Is this MCU, as the Fandom Menace is saying? Is this a woke disaster waiting to happen, guys?
This just looks like a regular
hope.
Marvel disaster.
I hope that like he turns into like he hands the hammer to like a 700-pound black trans woman,
Yeah.
and she's Thor at the end of this.
As long as Valkyrie doesn't go, by the way, my pronouns are this, I'm fine. I'm fine with a lady in a suit calling herself king. That's just the fun level of gender bending. It's
If
once
it
you get
wasn't-
into my pronouns are zer, ziza, I go, all right, you're going a little too far with it.
I think every scene that's going to be competing Thor and Guardians mixed is going to be pretty cool, and everything else is going to suck ass.
Well,
So-
luckily, our resident Marvel expert is coming in. Dano Tube is here. Hi, Dano.
Hey, Vito, what's up, pal?
Dano, as our resident Marvel expert, what can you tell us about the Thor: Love and Thunder trailer?
Well, I think we should hype up the idea that she's
Oh
or
shit!
like he
She's
dresses.
what?
She's culturally appropriating him. Like he dresses like that because that's his culture. Like he's a Nordic god. Like that's why
Yeah.
he's Thor. Like so she just took all that shit and she wears it like she knows what it means or like she grew up with it. It's fucked
She's stealing his culture.
Wow, she's dressing up as one of the natives.
Is there a way to focus on one person? Do I gotta like click on him? Wait, solo layout. Hey, look, there he is. Okay, well
Hey.
now I don't know how to go back to the other layout. There it is.
I
All right.
dumped
Well, I
yours
don't
in
know if you have
OBS.
any strong feeling. I was gonna bring up another story. Does anybody else have anything else they feel needs to be said about Thor?
Thor is
Love and
awesome,
Thunder?
and I can't wait to see it.
If it wasn't Taika Waititi, I would guess that this trailer is not going to be reflective of the final film. And like some other Marvel projects, the trailer's like, this is what people want to see. And then the movie would be just like heavily focused on Valkyrie and new Thor and just not on the parts people actually want. But since it is Taika, I'm hesitantly optimistic.
I'm on board. I'll watch it.
HJ Faze says, doesn't the hammer give her the costume? Does the hammer give her the costume? I think
Maybe.
that does happen in the first Thor movie. Am I wrong?
Why
it's like
didn't,
a magical
why
girl
didn't Captain
situation.
America get the costume?
Because he's
He already had a
Already had one.
costume.
He already
Yeah.
has a cool
it can
costume.
sense if you're wearing a costume.
Okay.
Guys, we've had enough fun talking about Marvel. Let's talk about something fun. Let's talk about homophobia. topic,
My
which is near and dear
favorite.
to my heart. Have you seen this clip from what's his name?
Ethan
You know this-
Klein.
Do you know this gentleman, Ethan Klein?
Oh yeah, super hypocrite.
Yeah, so Ethan Klein is a man with a very popular podcast. I want to say, I mean, this is just the highlights of the podcast, and it has 1.5 million subscribers. I don't know why. I don't find this guy the most. He's kind of just a normal guy. I don't know how he made it to the top of the ladder. Excuse
I feel like
me.
he has like an accelerated aging disease because I remember seeing him like when I first saw him, and he looked like in like 25, and now he looks 45, and it's only been like 5 years.
Sorry, Sam G left a comment. I don't even know if you can say this. Brain damaged grifter. I love the Jewish people. Let's be clear. Has nothing to do with his. Jesus Christ. No, some people really don't like this guy. Is I guess the point I was trying to make. Well, are you aware of James Charles? He's a gay gentleman.
Wasn't he like accused of stuff like recently? Like
Everyone
well, not
gets.
recently.
Everybody on YouTube has groomed at least 12 minors by now. I'm pretty sure. James Charles is a gay man who sells makeup on YouTube, and H3H3, this man Ethan Klein, found a screenshot of the man's Amazon purchase history, and let's listen into this.
Guys, breaking news: James Charles put out a new video.
Somebody saying something? No.
No, I think he's
called
pressing
"Trying the
play on
Cheapest
video.
Makeup from Amazon."
You guys can
And
hear it, right?
Boy, boy.
Yeah.
What do we have here, James? Buy again. Diapers. Depends.
So James Charles, in the background of one of his videos, had his Amazon history, and under buy again, he has adult diapers and oatmeal. Now, this raised a number of questions. Now, am I crazy because I immediately assumed it was a sexual thing? Because what they're saying is this may be the result of him having a butt lift, which is apparently a type of surgery where after you have one, this is Ethan wearing diapers to let everyone know he's on board. Is a type of surgery where afterwards you may experience, loose, bowels. It's possible that it's a surgical thing.
So that's why he's eating oatmeal.
So people started saying, "Oh, he's got a baby kink fetish thing," and then
I don't know what they were saying. They were like trying to figure out why is this man buying diapers and oatmeal?
What happens if he just is like an elderly parent he takes care of on the
That was
side?
the first thing I thought of. Was like, the dude's got a dying grandfather.
I don't
He's
think.
like,
No, I don't think James Charles is living with his elderly whatever. I'm sure he would pay for a caregiver. I kind of buy into this theory of maybe he's got something going on from like a recent surgery. But then Ethan has his own theory, and his theory has gotten him in a lot of trouble. Let's see if we can find. I think it starts at around 4:00. This was Ethan's theory as to why James Charles, a famously homosexual man, might be buying adult diapers.
So your boy is. So let's just say it's definitely for him. And then the question is
called anal leaking.
he has some anal leaking. Now we were saying, well, if he's getting blasted in the ass hard enough, potentially, you may need to wear a diaper. And a lot of you will say, like, okay, we've had a debate, like, I don't think vaginas increase in size from sex, but assholes actually do. If you have a lot of anal sex, you can actually blast open your anus.
You can definitely get it.
Wait a minute. Why don't pussies
We
stretch?
actually fact check that, my friend.
Yeah, wait. Can't you stretch out? Isn't that possible? Vaginal
No,
stretchage.
I'm pretty sure for birthing, that's
After
part of it.
birthing, sure. Yeah, but what if somebody has a dick the size of a baby? That would be the same as giving. Anyway.
We did some research.
Did you?
Yeah, Avery sent an article that said frequent anal sex can result in a blasted open asshole. Right? Yeah.
Okay. To sum it up. Yeah.
Well, this went on for a while, basically suggesting that James Charles is having so much butt sex that he has now destroyed his asshole and requires adult diapers. Now, some are calling this homophobic discussion, that this went over the line. I want to see if I can find a more detailed clip. But what do you guys think? Is that over the line to suggest that a gay influencer has anal leakage?
If it were anybody else, I'd say no, it's not over the line. But because it's him, yes.
Yeah.
By his own rules, by the way he's canceled other people or gone after other people, yeah. Total hypocrite for doing it.
Let me see if somebody had a great summary where other people came on were trying to correct him. Well, here's his let's see this apology real quick. Let me see if I can bring this up. He has apologized.
All right, let's
basically somebody came on and he continued making jokes. He continued saying, well, maybe, doesn't the top plow the bottom and blah blah blah. They're making a lot of comments about the gay community. Here are some apologies. This is a 14-minute apology. What the fuck is this? Let me see. Oh, here's his tweet. Maybe he's gonna read this for us.
I didn't really understand, but after the episode ended, I talked to some people that I trust their opinion, who have good inputs about this stuff, and they explained to me kind of what I said was offensive. And
isn't he kind of being a bitch?
Yeah,
Yeah,
A little bit.
You know what you do?
Who
What you
talk
do?
to?
Don't apologize. And if you're gonna apologize, guys, go. He's so contrite. Guys, I really just go. All right, we were goofing around. We had a little too much fun. I insulted some gay guys. I'm sorry. I love you. Let's just move on. Instead, he's got to do this groveling 14-minute apology. And as somebody in the chat points out, this guy sounds boring. Yeah, who's watching this podcast? Even his controversy is boring the shit out of me.
But I do love the fact that you're giving apology advice, Vito.
I give great apologies. All right? All you
Vito's
people
apologies
I've
come with
wronged.
money.
I'm sorry. My apology comes with money, first of all. You guys could have had money if you accepted my apology, and you didn't, so you're stupid. And anyway, I'm going to listen to this stupid apology.
who have good inputs about this stuff.
This story goes deeper.
And they explained to me kind of what I said was offensive, and or they explained it to me in a way that I understood, and kind of what I said wasn't appropriate and all this. And they explained to me that I should probably apologize. So this is my heartfelt apology, which I'll read to you now. To my LGBTQ plus fans, I am very sorry for comments on today's show, the sexualization of gay men and grouping.
This is a terrible apology. Terrible. Terrible.
It's too wordy.
Is this one of those apologies where people didn't care and then this brought a lot of attention to it?
Well, no, I think it did. I think it did actually piss off a lot of people. Here's a tweet. Why do I know this name? Cat Tenebrej. Oh, here he's actually getting fired up. Show me some energy, Ethan. There's no energy on this fucking show.
Did I really perpetuate a horrific stereotype?
All right, good. So he apologized, and now he's doing the classic thing where you go, hey, hold on, I didn't do that much. Let's see.
10 bars. I just don't understand how someone could actually think this. Adam McIntyre said, newest HG podcast has so many homophobic undertones. Okay. That's fine, right? So, okay, that's a fair statement. But then Kat goes, to purposefully and knowingly recruit a queer and gay fan base. So, first of all, what the fuck does that even mean? What do you mean? I'm purposely and knowingly recruiting a queer.
This is still the apology video?
What am I handing out flyers?
Yeah. He's going, I don't want gay people watching my show. What are you talking about? I didn't even know any gay people were watching it. And if they are, they should stop. No, you've purposefully cultivated a gay fan. I'm actually confused. Yeah, does he cultivate a gay fan base? Because he had that Trisha girl on his show all the time. She was probably.
Well,
I don't even know.
I think he's said things and done things that are very pro LGBT, pride parade events and shit like that. He's definitely shown support for that audience.
He said to young queer people, you are welcome here in my community. I have no problem with that. And now it's throwing them under the bus with this horrible, hateful rhetoric.
Am I targeting ads to gay people? What the fuck are you talking about?
Uh-oh.
That is
Apologies
just so
going off the
insulting
rails.
to me. What the fuck?
Uh-oh.
When have I ever knowingly
I don't even like
recruited
gay people.
queer or
Wait,
gay
fuck.
fans. I just find that funny. So
There's so much disdain.
But then she continues, just to shit all over them and perpetuate horrific stereotypes about gay men is a choice. A horrific stereotype about gay men, I think, is like that they're P words or groomers. Let's check our tone a little bit. What the fuck? Did I really perpetuate a horrific stereotype?
This is the worst apology ever. I'm actually loving it now. Started off, I deeply apologize to gay people, and now it's quickly gone into, did I really do anything wrong? Did I really?
It kind of sounds like they're being a bunch of F slurs.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like they're being a bunch of, I don't know what all these queer-mos are talking about. Whoa, Ethan, buddy.
Let's say, okay, what I did was horrific, top, bottom stuff, whatever, a joke in poor taste.
Let's say,
genuinely, I would like to hear what Kat describes as like every mainstream conservative describing gay people as groomers. She says, perpetuate horrific stereotypes about gay men is a choice. So she's saying, I've gone out into the world. I have recruited queer and gay fan base.
Yeah.
And then I put them in a room. And now I'm going, you're fucking the worst. Some people I think are too sensitive to watch.
What was that edit there?
There's a jump cut.
You're all fucking homos.
No, I don't
man.
think he posted this. This is from somebody else who chopped it up.
This is the same episode where like he said that, and then the rest of the episode is just the meta commentary on what he said.
I got to get that clip one more time. Hold on.
World, I have recruited queer and gay fan base. And then I put them in a room, and now I'm going, you're fucking the worst. Some people.
You're fucking the worst. I don't know. And his buddy on the microphone also got in trouble because as they were saying that all three people are, what the fuck is that noise?
What was the airplane?
Somebody got a whale dying in their
Oh, that's
house.
me.
Oh, you got the whale dying.
It was a helicopter.
All right.
I
Well,
got it myself.
here's where this story's gone. Now he has been losing subscribers. Let's take a look if we can find it. Social Blade. Let's see. Is it the H3H3 podcast? Will they find it if I do this? This man. No, that's not it. Let's see. H3H3. There's more than one. That's not him. How do you find his what is his actual channel called?
It's like H3 podcast or something.
H3 podcast, that might be it. Podcast. Let's see. Lost 10,000 subscribers in a day. Wowie zowie. What a nightmare for him.
What is he gonna do now?
That's a good question. Well,
Damn.
He is going to be on the apology tour. And well, he's been apologizing. Now, as we found out, he is losing his sponsors, ladies and
This
gentlemen.
isn't too far. It's too much. Sorry, Gary Stans. Today we have no sponsors because I am an existential threat to gay rights and all progress. So, of course, our wonderful fans have taken upon themselves to write all of our sponsors.
How? When was
And
this?
to have them
He's lost all his
can't
sponsors.
not sponsor or not to support us. So we are. I'm very, I'll just say this: I'm very thankful to our members. It makes this show kind of bulletproof to stuff like this, even though it's painful and emotionally, it just doesn't. It's just painful that people would do that.
Everything he
There it
he
is.
says like he's on Ambien. So I'm having a hard time staying awake watching this.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but now H3 is a guy who, in the past, has said he has gone after other people's sponsors. He said, "Well, that's okay. If somebody does something wrong, it's okay to try and get their sponsorships canceled and whatever else,
Yeah,
So
he
now
constantly trolls the quartering. I know that one. I'm always seeing him.
Yeah, and he
typing
went
in,
after
complaining about-
He went after
Keemstar's
Keemstars. I
sponsors
think
as
he's
well.
going after James Charles's as well. I think.
Yeah, it's bizarre. So now we have him, and he's saying, "Oh, I did nothing." Well, here are some comments. You reap what you sow. Ethan wanted to pander to the weakest group of wannabe SJWs. I wonder if I can find this H3H3 Keem sponsors. He was mad. Keemstar had the let's see, H3 versus H3 and the loss of sponsors. Basically, Keemstar had what do you call it? That stupid fucking powder you put in your drink.
G Fuel.
G Fuel.
Hey man, I have no.
So he made an entire 45-minute video, and like basically he kept coming back to, hey, don't forget about his G Fuel subscription. This man is sponsored by G Fuel.
He tried to like blame that I forget what his name was, another YouTuber's suicide on him in that video.
Yeah, he tried to say Etika. He killed Etika.
Yeah.
And let's see. Here we go. Here he is going after Keemstar's subscribers.
You know, hey, you know,
I mean, the balls to tell this guy to fuck off. Keemstar's got a bottle of G Fuel somewhere in his house that's actually a Horcrux. How is G Fuel still sponsor this guy, by the way?
Oh, man.
Ooh.
How does G Fuel still sponsor this guy? And now Ethan's going, I can't believe my sponsors are leaving. This isn't fair, you guys.
I love how he doesn't have the balls to actually say it. Like, you guys need to go after his sponsor. He just kind of hints at it, like link, wink, wink,
Yeah,
nudge, nudge.
he knows what he's doing. I don't know. I don't understand why this guy's popular. This Ethan Klein fellow. I never people tell me like he used to be really funny.
Hey, man.
Like back in
He
the
used
day.
to steal bits from Sam Hyde.
That's what it kind of sounds like.
Yeah. Like he used to just blatantly rip off Sam Hyde and then like kind of dance on his grave when
Like
Sam
I'm looking
Hyde
at his top
moved.
videos. Like which of these is like the banger? Vape Nation? Is it Dear White Guys? MTV Hates White Guys? Sit Down Jake Paul? And like which one of these? He was just kind of a reaction guy too, right? He just kind of reacts to other people's content.
He did a little bit of that, and there was like bits. Like he would do like comedy bits.
But look at this, the real life 34-year-old version, and it's just him and his wife watching TLC. This isn't I mean, I'm not gonna say like whatever, I don't care how you get your views, but I don't understand why anybody goes from watching a guy watching other people's television shows to being like, I gotta follow this guy's podcast. He's a comic genius.
Well, I also think he deleted a lot of videos.
Did he delete a lot of stuff? Why? Because it was like offensive and homophobic.
There was I remember years ago there was like stuff he deleted himself, like a bunch of his videos where he's saying
super worried
wildly
about
racist shit.
Yeah, well, that's kind of the problem that we have with the modern YouTube is you can't be edgy. They don't let you. I don't know, guys. Well, anyway, H3H3 is getting canceled. What can we do, guys? Pour one out.
Shame.
Pour one out. We met Ty Lopez. Man, he's got so many views. Jontron and Ethan share a Papa John's pizza.
Welcome to Papa's house.
When was that?
I don't know. When is this? I'm trying to see.
What kind of toppings do you want?
Is this before Jontron got canceled?
This is 2015, so back before.
I think that bodes well for our.
God, I wish I was living in the golden age of YouTube content when you and your buddy could just order a fucking pizza, a 7-minute video, and get 4 million views because nobody had any fucking thing else to watch.
If this had happened, if this video was posted like a few years later, that would be hilarious because Jontron had his like alt-right whatever breakdown on
what happened to that guy
on his podcast.
Jontron did the smart thing where Jontron realized I make so much money. Why do I talk about anything other? Like why? I mean, because let's be clear. All right, what was the Jontron? Poor black people. Isn't it funny that I associate Jontron with the word poor black people? I want to see if I can find that. Yeah, here we go. This was the classic quote. Let's see. Where does he say it? Because there's a part where he goes off. Is there a transcript for this one? I don't watch the full. I don't want to watch the whole thing. Let's see. Poor. Basically, Jontron was trying to say, what's wrong with ethnostates? And you're like, bro, just go make funny videos. What are you doing?
Well, they commit disproportionate amount of crime in the country, and
Why do
mostly
you think they
against each other.
commit? Why do they commit a disproportionate amount of crime?
Well, we can go into that forever, and I don't really want to go into it.
So this people like you are why
That's
BLM
crazy
exists. What you
line
just
to say.
said.
Remember, all this guy has to do is make funny videos about garden gnomes, and he gets millions of dollars. And yet he's like, I feel like we need to talk about what the blacks are up to. And you're like,
I have
"John
questions
Trump,
about the
buddy,
Holocaust."
hold on 1 second.
It was like so
Yeah, that's
mind-numbingly like arrogant. Like, do you think they just do it because they're black? Because the Negroid skull
No.
like predisposes
Ay,
them
ay,
to
ay.
crime? Well, then why
What?
did you laugh there when I asked you that? Black
Because
people,
I don't
young
want to
black
go.
people,
I don't want to incriminate myself, and because I'm not.
Why are
really
you so
qualified.
scared of saying something that's going to come off as racist? Don't you think that's a little bit predictive of?
You're like going on a what's one of those talk shows where they try to trap you.
Do you feel like you're being
should go on
trapped?
It's not a trap if you go on the show and say a racist thing. Like, just don't say. Let's see. Hold on. I gotta find. Did he say it at the end? All right, hold on. I gotta play
What
it.
else is there to discuss?
Because look, here's what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is that if you're asking John, the human being, what is it that you would like? I would like every person to have the best possible life on the planet. That's genuinely what I want. Now, to what
Just
degree
without
we
black
can
people
do
there.
that, that's the separate question.
Yeah,
So,
but in order to figure out how much we can do it, we have to identify the causes of the problems. Because until we've remedied the causes of the problems themselves won't be
Causes.
fixed.
but we've been hearing this single motherhood thing for decades, and it's a bit,
Chat.
getting a bit tired. I think that's why you're seeing this rise in all these quote unquote Nazis that you're.
Well, I can't find the quote, but basically at some point, I don't know if it's in this one, sadly, John Tron said, well, as we know, rich black people commit more crime than poor white people. And you're like, no, that's not true. Why don't you go back to making videos about garden gnomes, buddy? Yeah. I mean, that was what Destiny made. I'm surprised it doesn't have more views. Wealthy blacks commit more crimes than poor whites. And meanwhile, John Tron is like half Mexican. So you're like, motherfucker, why are you arguing in favor of a white ethno state? How does this benefit you at all? And then he realized, you're right, I'm being an idiot. And now he's gone back to making stupid videos about flex tape and making millions of dollars from it. He completely escaped the what could have been a horrible thing for him. Where's the flex tape video?
And he's killing it.
And he's killing it as well. He should be.
And he only puts out a video once every 6 months, and he's as popular as ever.
Okay, he's got the actual flex tape guy in the video with the flex tape.
It's one of my favorite videos.
Yeah, and every time I watch it, I go, you know what I like about this guy? I know that he secretly wants an all-white country for some fucking reason. You know, it just makes it more fun to know that he has, you know, this ethno-state background. Isaac James for 10. Thank you, Isaac, for coming by. Oh, he's part Iranian. Mexican Iranian. They both get there. Yeah, and then he just went back to making fun videos. And everybody goes, yeah, how come I don't hear from John Tron on Twitter? And it's like, because he's not a fucking idiot. I'm a fucking idiot, and I'm on there all the time arguing about bullshit and getting myself in trouble. I honestly could be like John Tron if I wasn't a moron. I could be making stupid videos like this, but I would rather argue because it fills some dark need inside of me to be smarter than everybody else. Yeah, it is fun. I need other people to know that they're stupid. And hold on, I gotta tell this guy. Anyway, so John Tron's very smart. I mean, he's not that smart because he said that thing in the beginning, but now he's smarter than he was. Whereas H3 is still making podcasts where he says horrible gay people, whatever. I don't even know what he's saying.
You know what's funny about that video I was thinking about with Ethan Klein? It feels like, you know, if you've had a wife or your girlfriend, they want you to apologize, like fine, and then you kind of give it at first, and then you like give up halfway. That's kind of what I'm getting from Ethan Klein. It almost feels like he was being pushed into doing something he just didn't really want to do.
Well, now he has everybody. I mean, let's see. Homophobic Ethan Klein, 33,000. Look, the whole gay community is calling him out.
Jordan Peterson.
Did you see that person with the fan? Look at this. This is like the king of the gays here. Right here.
And, you know, I have the receipts, girl. Woo! Before we get...
She's wearing, but this person is wearing his merchandise.
Fantastic production values, by the way.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on here. I
We're gonna
wanted to
have to watch
say,
more videos of this person.
you want to know another YouTuber who's really a big goof, who's really just goofing up? You know, what a goofy guy is Coach Red Pill. Are you guys aware of this individual?
Oh, is
I
he
thought he died in the Ukraine.
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh, no.
If we're talking about the all-time YouTube goofs, you know, I'm gonna say
Ooh. Yeah.
H3H3 being homophobic, big goof, big whoopsie. JonTron arguing for ethno states, big whoopsie. Coach Red Pill going to Ukraine, getting himself killed, number one whoopsie of all time.
Wait, that really happened? I'm
Yeah.
just hearing about this.
I was joking.
He's gone missing. Oh, well, you don't know that he's gone missing?
No,
Missing.
no.
So I don't know why you're laughing. This is horrible for so many. This dumb motherfucker what was this guy, like a men's rights activist or what? Like,
I don't know. Quickly.
yeah. Well, basically, he went to Ukraine, and then the only thing he did in Ukraine was be like, all the Ukrainians suck. I can't wait for Russia to bomb this place to hell. They're all lying to you, and their president's a piece of shit. Anyway, this is me, Coach Red Pill, signing off from Ukraine. I'm in this hotel on this neighborhood corner, and anyone with a brain can figure out where I am. And you're like, what are you, a fucking moron? Oh, Matt is in the chat. Matt said he was more of a pickup artist type guy. Yeah, so that kind of Red Pill kind of nonsense. Anyway, he was supposed to go on a Russian news station, and they go, our good friend Coach Red Pill has not appeared. I think it's now been 2 or 3 days, and he famously tweeted on his Twitter. He said, "If I'm ever missing for more than 12 hours, that means I'm dead." So, of the all-time YouTube goofs going to a war-torn country and talking shit about the military there, that was probably a bad move.
So he's the one YouTuber I think I've heard of that's on the other side of this. So he was pro-Putin. He likes what the Russians are doing.
Yeah, exactly. And he went to Ukraine to talk about it. Of
That
all the
was
places
smart.
to talk about it.
Darwin
He goes, all
Award.
these Ukrainians are murderous Nazis. Anyway, I'll be eating at this diner at 8 o'clock. Matt says he moved to Ukraine years ago. Yeah, so leave. Or shut your fucking mouth. So he's been living in Ukraine? I thought he went there to...
Yeah, I heard that he got on a plane and flew there.
I could be crazy.
Yeah, I
Tim
caught a live
505 for $5 says, here's a joke. What part of the vegetable do you not eat? The wheelchair. Good joke too, Tim. Thank you. All right, so Coach Red Pill was already in Ukraine before the war. All right, well, here's still what you do. Let's be clear. The Ukrainian, what's going on in Ukraine? They're not the most, I don't know what the best way to put it is, but it's kind of like a ragtag military effort from a bunch of disconnected, like militia factions, right?
I don't know, man. They knocked down that battleship. That's the biggest.
I'm not
Russian
saying they're
ship.
not doing a good job. I'm just saying, like, there's no like head of the military being like, all right, now let's all act
In
real
other words, if they
professional.
make this guy disappear, there's not really going to be any investigations or anything.
No, it's just kind of like, oh, that guy died. Okay, well, moving along. I think it was kind of stupid for him to be talking shit. Why not just like, you know, but he was reveling in it. He was getting all sorts of news appearances and whatever else. I'm here in Kiev, he says, and has gone missing. Some people are sad. Some people are happy. I just think, I don't know, man.
I mean, I'm not happy, but it is very funny.
It's like if I went to North Korea in the middle of a war against North Korea and said, like, all the North Koreans are pieces of shit. And then I'm like, I hope nothing happens to me. All right,
As
hold
I
on. We
sleep
have
here in this
hold
hotel.
on. I may have an update to this story, though. Let's see. A man suspected of being a Russian collaborator has been detained on Monday, April 18th. Does this look like Coach Red Pill? He doesn't have the hat. Could
Maybe.
this be him? His hair, the hair, he's got the kind of, let's see.
Well,
kind of
look at the
gray
apartment he's
hair.
in, though. I caught a live stream where he was at like a 4-star hotel, walking around the hotel, talking about how empty it was. So I don't.
Yeah,
think he's in
maybe
like
they.
this.
I wonder if they took him somewhere. Gonzalo's hair isn't gray. This isn't him. No t-shirt, no ball cap. All right, maybe it's not. maybe it's not. I don't know. Maybe he'll pop back up. But as of now, in
I
terms of
don't
the
think
all-time YouTube goofs, I'm gonna say he's not doing too good. His hair's a little bit graying. You know, maybe he dyes it. I don't know.
Not like that though, and his hair's longer than that guy's.
Yeah. Well, I got another story for you guys.
I'm ready.
Are you ready for Rockstar has edited out transphobic content from Grand Theft Auto 5 remasters? That's right, folks. You
They deleted the whole game?
no longer need to be worried about transphobia in your Grand Theft Auto 5. Isn't that fantastic?
Okay, wait. What exact part are we talking about there, Vito?
Well, we're going to get the details. Reddit user Jay Prospero was among the first to notice a change to the action figures lining the wall in the in-game arcade. This is one of many. There are a couple different ones. Let me see if I can find a picture here. Rockstar has removed this toy. So originally in the arcade, there's a bunch of fake action figures up on the wall. This one says Captain Space Toy, transgender something, interchangeable genitalia.
Can't see what you're looking at.
Oh, well, let me show what I'm looking at. There it is. Okay, so originally it was a guy in like
Oh
a
my
pink
God.
dress, and it says interchangeable genitalia, and it says transgender something. I'm having trouble reading it. But basically, the transgender action figure is gone, folks.
How did
Thank
anybody
God.
even notice this?
We've saved the world.
Isn't there a like one of the animated commercials when you watch TV? They talk about it or something.
Well, there's other stuff that has been removed. Let's see. Rockstar appears to have disabled the drag queens from spawning outside cockatoos. This person says they had asked for this to happen and are kind of claiming responsibility for it. Adam from Houston says, remember when you went on my podcast? I do remember, Adam from Houston. How are you? If you ever want to come on here, let me know. And so there were these, let's see, Chris Jersey Cloud, who runs fan community. Why does anybody who runs a fan community for GTA try to get content deleted or disabled? Are you really a fan at that point? The over-the-top trans woman character models referred to as drag queen in the game's files no longer spawn outside. They can still be found in the sandbox style, but any dialogue referencing their gender or sexuality has been removed. So the trans characters no longer talk about being trans. And here I have, remember the trans characters. Let's see. Can we get a nice open image and share this tab? Yeah, so this was the drag queen character. And these characters will no longer... I don't know if they spawn elsewhere in the game, but they don't spawn in front of the strip club now. And they no longer talk about... I mean, come on. What are we doing here?
It's a well-toned person.
Yeah, why do we got to get rid of... Look, does every community need to be fucking protected? Isn't the whole point that GTA makes fun of everybody?
I mean, let's pour one out for GTA 6.
GTA was always seen as like the game franchise that does not give a fuck. Like they fuck with everything. But then, you know, I can't believe they're starting to.
It's been like the South Park of video games. It's
all
parody and satire.
No, this is a big step backwards. And here we have from Out Making Games, which I assume is gay. I mean, a gay organization. Our mission is to unite the LGBTQ community. Fantastic. And you're going to do it by making sure comedy doesn't hurt anybody's feelings. Last year, we wrote an open letter to Rockstar calling on them to remove transphobic content from GTA 5's next-gen release. Remember, this game has made more money than God. There's no reason to change any of it.
How many followers do people have?
How many what?
They had, I think they saw 1,500.
1,500
This is all
followers.
it takes to make them censor their game.
Well, why don't we read this very important open letter and why we need to censor video games to stop hurting people's feelings. Let's see. Oh no, this is I want your open letter. Show them the open letter. Dear Rockstar Games, we are a group of hundreds of LGBT. All right, I want to be clear. Here on the Monday Night Grift, we support the LGBT community. I've jerked a man off to completion, and it was fine. I had no problem with that. Good. Okay.
Did you have to do that to get into the club or something?
I had to do that to get into the club. It's a part of the. I'm in LA. There's a lot of clubs, and there's always a guy at the door, and you got to jerk off the doorman, or you don't get inside. That's just.
I'll just say myself, I may or may not be wearing diapers right now. So
beautiful. So we all support the LGBT community. Some of us participate in the LGBT community. I just don't know why we got to get rid of jokes about some of the. It's funny. It's funny jokes. All right, your games are awesome. We love them. You're lying. Millions of people play them and have a huge cultural impact. We're hoping that you will change as a selling point. No, it isn't. What are you talking? Is anyone going to buy the game now, or they go, well, thank God they got rid of the couple jokes. I mean, I couldn't handle it before. This is a great opportunity to remove transphobic elements from the game and have a positive impact on the new generation of players who will pick up a copy. 2020 was one of the most violent years for trans people since recording. Over 200.
Why was it that?
Well, we're gonna
video games.
No,
That's what they're saying, right? It was the video games.
Well, here's why I hate this stat. In 2020, over 350 transgender diverse people were murdered. Okay, so let's be clear. Let's be by not me, not I. All right, so
who was murdering them?
At one point in time, there was probably, in the world, like 10,000 trans people, probably less, right? So if at that point in time 350 trans people had been murdered, you would go, oh my God, out of a population of only 10,000, 350 have been murdered. Well, that is actually an alarming stat. But let's be clear. Every year, more people are coming out as transgender. Okay? So if a population goes from 100,000 people to 200,000 and the number of murders goes up by 1 or 2, that's good.
To be expected.
No, that's literally means that the rate of people get murdered for things. People get murdered for theft, spousal abuse, arguments, robbery, whatever else. The more of a certain population that exists, the chance that a random member of that population will be murdered goes up. Okay? As more people eat sushi, the odds that a sushi loving person gets murdered goes up. It doesn't mean there's now a sushi eater genocide because 10 sushi lovers were killed as opposed to 5. It just means more people are eating sushi. So when you say, they go, oh my God, last year there were 30 murders. This year there was 31. You go, yeah, but there's like 10,000, 100,000 more of you motherfuckers. Like one of you is going to get murdered for a stupid reason. Some guy on the street is going to go, I want to steal that guy's car and kill you. And that's why every time they give you this stat that it's the deadliest year on record for transgender people, they're leaving out the fact that there's 100,000 new transgender people every year or whatever the number is. Murder happens and the numbers are extremely low. So to say that we got to ban it in order to stop people from getting murdered, no one ever murdered. All right, let's be clear. If you look at this picture of a transgender lady in GTA 5, you go, I got to go kill somebody. What the fuck are you talking about? How does this lead to death?
Doesn't
in any
happen.
way? Doesn't happen. It's a nonsense fucking idea. We reject an argument of equal opportunity violence against all types of characters in GTA 5. Wait, you don't even want to be able to hurt the transgender characters? Theoretically, if I see a guy on the street in GTA, can't I just assume he's transgender? I don't know if he's transgender or not. Rockstar has a social responsibility. Yeah, if I see a guy on the street, I don't know, maybe he secretly has a vagina. Maybe I'm killing only transgender people in Grand Theft Auto. I don't know. It's my headcanon. No, it's not. I don't play the game like that. That would be fucked up. All right. You have a social responsibility. Vito just admitted that when he plays GTA, he pretends everyone's transgender. That's fucking weird. No, not true. All right. Oh, yeah. You owe a responsibility to not promote violence against trans and gender diverse people. This could be a unique opportunity for Rockstar to collect the I mean, like, where does it end? Okay, there's violence
Right
against
there.
women.
Four lines from there.
No.
It ends.
All right, we look forward to. No, I'm talking about. At what point do you go? Well, there's violence against the black community. Can you make it so you're not allowed to hurt black people in the game? There's violence against women. You can't. I'm already mad that Grand Theft Auto doesn't have kids. Why are there no children characters in Grand Theft Auto for me to strangle and kill?
You could mod them in.
Let's see. Muddit says,
Mod them
what if
in.
a player
old
makes their
Fallout
avatar
games had that.
trans and drag? Are they going to ban the player too? I don't know. I don't know what they're banning and not.
It's funny. This letter equally. I love this. They say, what is it? We reject the argument about equal violence. So basically, they're saying, in GTA, it's cool when the players assault the police or they kill the hooker or whatever. It's GTA. So whatever madness they want to do. But trans people, that's too far. That you got to get rid of that. You have to get rid of the action figure. It's okay if you simulate, killing 500 people over the course of a play session. That's fine. But we reject this argument that trans people in particular should be subject to the virtual violence.
I remember growing up, and the biggest insult you could get was oh, you're a T word, T slur, or all this shit. It was so funny and chill and nothing to make fun of trans people.
Yeah.
Look at the Ace Ventura 1. 30 minutes of that movie is dedicated to making fun of the trans bad guy. And our culture shifted so much, but this rubber band is going so far the other direction. We gotta reel it in. We did need some progress, but this is ridiculous.
It also annoys me because it's assuming that this is somehow what LGBT people want, that trans people can't handle people appearing kind of like them in a video game. That is just so far from reality from every trans person I've ever met. They're usually pretty chill. They are nothing like these activists that claim to represent them.
Well, what it probably is that stupid Twitter account we were just looking at. They're clout chasing. They just have a few thousand subscribers. They're trying to put this on their mantle of achievements. We got Rockstar to change the most popular game in the world, and they can get so many followers now from this news. That's what it is. It's fucking clout.
Well, this seems to be one of the articles that helped inspire this anger. So let's be clear. You got a bunch of transgender characters that'll be hanging outside of the strip club, and they'll say things like, let's see, chest hair pokes out from some of their shirts, jaw lines are dusted with stubble, the tight clothing highlights obvious crotch level bulges. Let's be clear. There are some ugly transgender people in the world. Okay? This is not I don't want to be, I know you're all special magic snowflakes. Some of you guys nail it. Some of you guys aren't trying hard enough. Okay, and that's who's being goofed on, and it's okay. I don't understand why we can't goof on that. And they're saying, because here's some lines of dialogue. Hello, sir. I mean, madame. Hello, mid-op. Another one says, hey, you need to keep taking your hormones. And then, my God, someone pulls out a crowbar and beats them to death. Imagine the reaction of the Twitch chat. Yeah, you're laughing. You're like, well, yeah, because it's Grand Theft Auto. I don't understand. It's supposed to be so ridiculous. I want to see this video real quick. Can you hear this audio?
No.
No.
Nope.
All right, let me stop sharing. I always have to re-add it. I want to see
believe that was in Gadget, Vito. I used to read Gizmodo, and I was like, oh, they got woke. Now I went to Engadget.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. It sucks when it's not like wokeness, this idea of wokeness. Yes, it can go too far. But this is too far. Let's be clear. We all understand that. I want to hear this.
This is total bullshit. Fuck you, pendejo. Yeah, whatever you say, asshole.
No doubt.
Later. Fuck you, pendejo. You define everything that's wrong with this place.
Oh, shit. Hate crime.
this is the exact reaction they did not want for this.
This is over the top. What the game is stupid. That's the point. I mean, who cares? I don't like this game censorship. I gotta be real. I don't understand. And I don't like the idea that there are certain groups that you just aren't allowed to make fun of because they're, let's be real, transgender community. Some of the stuff you guys do is funny. I mean, it just is. Can you imagine going back 20 years and you going, hey, there's a whole bunch of guys, or at any time period, you go, there's a bunch of people who love cutting off their dicks, and you go, oh my God. And you go, no. To them, it's the coolest, most bravest thing in the world, and we all have to agree with it, or we're bad people. And then they go, well, that's great. And you're not allowed to joke about it or you get in trouble. People would go, "What are you talking about? You can't." I keep making this point. I'm like, you can't radically force this change of society where you go, no, cutting off your dick. You go, oh my God, I would never cut off your dick. You go, no. It's the bravest, most powerful thing you can do. And you go, okay, well, I'm not there yet. And until I get there, can we make some little jokes about it and how weird that idea is?
Hey,
Like if I
Vito,
went in
I've
the
got-
bathroom right now and I cut off my dick, I don't think it would be like empowering and brave. It would be horrifying beyond belief for me and anyone around me.
Can you think of anybody who's ever been like playing the victim, like really playing that aspect up, but also didn't take themselves really seriously, like they like to joke around and stuff?
You're saying somebody who says no one else is allowed to joke about them, but they joke around about everything?
Somebody who has like a victim thing, like somebody who's trans, somebody who's like a victim of I don't know, some cause, and that's like something they're always playing up. But then they also have a very good sense of humor and they love jokes and they think things are funny. I don't think that person exists personally.
Yeah, I don't have that personal anecdote. Here's how to make yourself look like a trans character in GTA. I thought the whole point is that you could just play as a female character and just assume you're transgender. Why do you have to make yourself look kind of mannish? This is so confusing to me. This is not okay.
Well, you can't do this anymore?
No, I think you can still dress Trevor up. I didn't know. I didn't realize Trevor could wear a dress. There you go. That's fucking progress. I think they probably left that in. They're not going to take away. Oh my God.
To be clear, I feel like these people are no different than like the whole lot of people that were going after censorship in the 90s, whether it was Christian mothers and whatever. It's the same thing. It all equates to censorship.
Vito, did you see that they're remaking Max Payne 1 and 2? Is this going to happen to that game?
Did Max Payne have any weird stuff in it? I don't even know.
I didn't know GTA had any of this
Flight
shit.
meets a transgender in GTA. Is this gentleman homophobic? Can you guys hear this tab?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Bro, what the fuck?
Ooh.
He's playing GTA, but
Bro, we
that's
gotta
the
get the
fucked up
fuck
part.
out of here, bro. Bro, oh my gosh, what the fuck?
That's somebody else's character.
No. Whose car is
Running away. Is he gonna run them over?
Bro.
Hey, babes.
Yo.
Come on, get away.
We gotta get away, bro.
Is that Cuff'em? Cuff'em.
Bro, what you want, bro?
It Transformers fight. Get away. Run, fight.
I'm out.
Get away.
His name's
Is it weird? Is it weird how the black community reacts? Like, because I feel like the white community, we go, okay, well, you know, be proud of yourself and what you want to do, and the black community just goes, what the fucking shit is that?
Sheesh. What the fuck?
Look, y'all left her in the crib.
Andrea, I got you, baby.
Get in, Dre.
I don't got no gun.
Yo, get away from me. Get away from me. Get away from me. Get away from me. Get away from me.
Get Dre.
So now I want to play a transgender character on GTA Online and just freak out young black gentlemen. I find this hilarious. I would just follow him around and go, "Hey, do you guys want to role play?" No, get away from me. That's great. That's just good content. I mean, this is not the first time though. I mean, we're seeing didn't some other game censor what do you call it? What's the name of that game? Yakuza censored. I think Yakuza censored the also a transgender character. Could be crazy. Am I wrong? Queer representation in Yakuza. I swear to God, there's like a part where he like beats up a trans character or something.
Maybe
But I
when
would
they
have to look up
re-release,
what their name.
maybe when they re-release Mario Brothers 2, they'll censor that stupid character that would shoot eggs out of its mouth because that character is trans. Yeah, Birdo's trans. And you can kill them. Like you can throw the egg back at them and kill them.
It's perpetuating violence.
Yeah.
We can't stand for this.
Well, I guess Yakuza actually added a trans character. All right. Well, this is what I was thinking of. Let me see. Share this tab instead. The Yakuza games are so transphobic Both these games, they have trans people. Kiryu uses the right pronouns, but the comedic music is played, and then the game forces you to beat up the characters. I don't know, man. I just don't want them to like again. And I hate when they try to censor Japanese stuff to be like, well, this isn't acceptable in America, and it's like, oh, come on, what are you doing? Yeah, because I'm gonna see if I can find that mission.
They're all in danger though.
r/transy talk. I'm gonna have to check that out.
Let me see. Kiryu the Covenant King sub story. There's a famous article that goes by. Yeah, there you go. Can you guys hear this tab?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a fine piece of man. I'm honored to have been chosen as your first. What is he learning how to do here? Walk up to her, then place your hand on the wall behind her. Is this like a learning how to flirt? I gotta play more of these games.
You look so disgusted.
Is this date training?
Huh? What's the noises?
Whisper something sexy in her ear to ignite the flame in her heart. Give me all your money. You're not going home tonight. You're mine.
Oh, I do the middle one. This looks fun. I want to play this. This got censored. That's fucked up.
Yeah, I think they took this out of the game.
God damn it.
Because this is like a host bar. You know, in Japan, you go and you give people money to just drink with them. You ever seen that phenomenon?
Mm-hmm.
No, can you explain it?
No? Oh my god.
It's a whole
Host
thing.
Club Japan. I had a friend who used to work at one of these.
Is it like an incel thing?
Yeah, but for women too.
What?
Incel women go and they just pay money. You go into this bar, and every bar in Japan is like super fucking cramped and shitty. I don't know why
Wait, is
anybody
this
goes
like
to the bar in
speed dating,
Japan.
but it just is all night?
No.
No.
The bar has a bunch of hot dudes with like K-pop fucking haircuts.
Oh,
And you go in and you go, I want to drink with Kiryu-san. And then you have to buy him all his drinks and pay him like an extra $100 an hour to have him sit with you and drink with you.
Holy shit.
So it's just
Are
hot guys in
that-
Japan.
that rare in Japan? I thought they were all thin and sexy.
I think any amount of human contact is rare in Japan, so they'd rather just pay for it.
Yeah, you're
It's
right.
like the maid cafes. You've seen the maid cafes.
I saw Tom Green's Subway Monkey Hour. That's how I know.
Look, they
Japan.
set their crotches on fire, and I was not aware of this phenomenon.
That is
This
sick.
great.
I thought
Yeah.
flaming crotch was a
Hell
pretty
yeah.
bad symptom to have.
Flaming crotch fight.
Oh my god. We can
How
see his
is
little
that-
peepee on YouTube.
What is wrong with these women? What is wrong
Vito,
with the
you're gonna get
Japanese?
canceled.
I am gonna get canceled, and I
This is
embrace
the
it.
one.
Well, guys, I don't like them censoring my video games. I don't like it. What else have they censored recently?
Resident Evil 4 VR.
They did, yeah. I
That,
really see.
one. That pissed me off.
We were looking
Oh,
at that.
I heard
all
about
the
that.
flirtation. Yeah, all the flirtation is gone.
For some reason, you're not allowed to find any girls sexy anymore. So this is the original.
Leon, I hope you can hear me. I'm Ingrid Hunnigan. I'll be your support on this mission.
Loud and clear. Somehow I thought you'd be a little older. So the subject's name's Ashley Graham, right?
Leon, I hope you can hear me. I'm Ingrid Hunnigan. I'll be your support on this mission.
Loud and clear.
You can't say somehow I thought you'd be a little older. That's too Leon, like a kind of a ladies' man character, is not allowed to be a little bit like, hey, hottie. Look, she's got like an open fucking shirt. I want her to pan down. This is bullshit. They got rid of the villager with a wait.
Oh, they changed the line there.
Why, what
you
does he
would
normally
touch
say?
the description, it would be, yeah.
Guess there's no sex discrimination.
Just
Why
because he
did they
said
get rid of-
sex, because the word sex is too hot.
No, he's saying that both women and men in the village get murdered to death. Oh my God, this is stupid. Now he says, I guess no one's safe here. I mean, it's kind of the same. No, but like, that was a
It's because
fine.
of gender. It's because it could be any
Yeah.
gender.
And they got rid
Just
of
'cause he's wearing a dress.
the Mexican hitting on Ashley, or the Spaniard. I thought the worst part though is the ending. They censored the fucking ending. Let me see. Where's the line? Is this one right here?
So
She basically says, she goes, Leon, maybe you got some overtime. Basically, Leon has successfully groomed the president's daughter, which was kind of like thrilling at the end. You
Do
go,
we
"Oh, good work,
canonically
buddy."
know how old she's supposed to be?
Isn't she like 16 or something? Let me see. Ashley Graham, Resident Evil. But the point is, he says no.
We
Let's
need
see.
a multiverse story where he says yes.
Let's see. She was
That exists somewhere on the internet, my friend.
1984, and the movie takes place in 2000. So she's 20. She's not even a kid, right?
Time to play.
She's 20 years old. So it's not
He's
even
single.
like, yeah, there's no problem there. And
Can't drink, though.
also, what is wrong with the idea that the sexy lady wants to have sex with Leon? Because this is ridiculous. I don't know why we allow this. This is a famous game. Resident Evil 4, this is like censoring, what do you call it? What's a movie that's important? This is like censoring Schindler's List. It's the exact same thing.
Cut out all the Holocaust
I'll
parts.
cut out all the Holocaust parts, all the sexy parts from Schindler's List.
Well,
gone.
can I play devil's advocate a little bit, Vito?
Yeah.
I mean, isn't it teaching kids a little bit that, like, if you see a hot chick, that's your job. It's time to hit on them. Like, that is what you do with hot chicks. You hit on them. Because
That
she
is
just
true.
shows up and Leon just starts hitting on her. Like, he doesn't even have any rapport with her whatsoever. He's just like, oh, a hot chick. Let me hit on you.
You mean Leon with Hunnigan at the beginning?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not even really hitting on her. You just said I thought you'd be a little older. I don't even interpret.
Yeah,
that
but he
as
puts
sexual.
on his sex voice. You know he's throwing.
Let
his
me hear.
sex
Let
out
me
there.
hear this sex
I'll be your
voice.
support on this mission.
loud and clear. Somehow I thought you'd be a little older.
I don't know, man. I think it's kind of reasonable for if you see an attractive lady in the workplace, you go, all right, well, hey,
So-
at least whatever. I don't fucking know.
So that's a good lesson to learn then. Like, if you see an attractive woman, you should hit on her. Maybe instead of raising all these like.
I'm
soy
not one of
boys-
these. I'm not one of these sex negative people who goes, you got to strip all sexual everything out of everything. It's like, listen, man, young people want to make babies. If you're if you're Leon Kennedy, the hottest man in all of video games, look at this beautiful motherfucker with his fucking windswept hair. All right, how would Hunnigan not want to hop on that?
Yeah, why would that be a bad lesson to learn? Like, hey, you got to have confidence and talk to women and be assertive.
If you are a cocky, self-assured former cop, special agent, top of your game, yeah, you can get ladies. That's a good lesson. He should have banged Ashley at the end.
Man, so they're gonna make a remake of this. Can you believe that? It's so weird that they're putting this out in VR, but then they're working on the remake too. At the same time.
Have they made sexy mods for Resident Evil 4 yet? Is my question.
Oh yeah, you can play with everybody naked in that.
Can you? I don't think you can. I don't think
No,
they
you
let you mod.
I've fapped to it. I know.
Hold on, I want to see if there's a Resident Evil 4 mod because they have mods for all the other ones.
Oh, for
Mod
VR? I'm not
Yeah,
sure
for
if you can mod
VR.
the VR one.
Well, that's
but you can do
bullshit
the,
then.
You can do the normal one.
That's bullshit. Yeah, I'm upset with
Um,
all this censorship. I think it's ridiculous. I think it's unnecessary. Resident Evil Chainsaw. I mean, I do want to try the VR. Does anyone have an Oculus here?
No.
Nope.
No.
I have
I've got
I have an
Oculus.
index.
I've got the Rift S.
I
I've
just
got
don't know. I don't
I've
know
got a
why.
Virtual Boy.
How is there not? How is there not? Yeah, you got a Virtual Boy to strap it on. How is there not a virtual reality sex playground yet? Like, it feels like that should have been the first thing that was made.
Isn't that what VR chat is?
No, I don't think they have sex in there.
There's a well, you just go to Steam and safe search off, and
I
you'll find what you're looking for.
I bought something like you're talking about, Vito, and some of it was cool, but this one, like the chick, the physics were only activated on her tits, but they were all messed up. So you would touch her boob and it was just like, bleh.
What a waste of my time. What a waste of my time. Is there a game where I can just hit women to get that out of my system?
Yeah, it's called GTA 5.
Hold on. Let's see. Have you guys seen Mr. Girl's Valve Index review?
Yeah, I saw it. He
Why are you so upset? Yeah, like, yeah, I've seen it. Hold on.
Cena's.
Mr. Girl went inside the beast.
Motherfucker.
Look at him in his fucking underwear.
Do the fucking man dance.
I feel like he used it like for a month and then he put it away and never used it again.
I don't know if he's still using it. I think he had to edit out a lot of what he was going to put in the review because it was overtly sexual. There is an uncensored version of this video.
Yeah, on his Pornhub.
Yeah. No, it's on his main thing. But basically he went looking. He's like, all right, what is the most violent game out there? And he was finding like comments on Discord where people are like, hey, is it weird if I get they're like, is it weird if I Yeah. He's like, is it weird if I get an erection while I play this game? And a bunch of people were like, no, dude, that's just your battle boner. And he's like, what the fuck is this? People are playing this shit and getting turned on, chopping women's heads off. So he downloaded it, but I wonder if he has the posts here, where he was like asking people. Let me see. He asked the people. He said, I want to make a video about your game Blood Trail. Could I interview you? And they banned him from the game entirely after finding out who he is. But yeah, he went in. It was this game. He was like looking on Reddits, and dudes are like, "Is it weird that I get a boner after I crush a woman's head in with a skull and just stab her?"
Come on, free shot, free shot. Just kidding, just kidding. Come on. Ow, that fucking hurt. I'm gonna cut that arm off. Shaylin. Come on, Shaylin.
That's his girlfriend.
Fucking protect your foot.
That's his girlfriend.
Yeah. Yeah. What are you gonna do with that little thing? Ow! Fuck! Ah, get off of me! Holy shit! Oh my god! Oh, I got something to show you. Come here. Ow! Come on. Come on. Yeah. It's surprising, isn't it? Fucking surprising. You didn't know I had it in me, did you, bitch?
This has been censored for your viewing safety on the YouTube platform. Watch the uncensored cut. Yeah, he just chops her up. He just chops her up bit by bit. And he goes, well, I kind of understand what people are getting out of this. I understand. I understand the appeal of VR. It turns you into a monster. And can you imagine? I was watching this and I'm like, can you imagine going back to like a medieval peasant or anybody and going like, what do you guys do for fun in the future? And showing them this, they would be horrified beyond the capacity for reason. Like, watch. This is what we do for fun. You hang out in
we're
an
in
empty
medieval
room.
times.
You and me. I'm a little uncomfortable.
Only a little.
I wish you'd stop looking at me like that.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Oh, I see. I see how it is.
This is what we do for fun in the future, is we just take out, or we violently murder little animatronic dolls that we've created, slap them around a little bit. This is horrifying. And kids are just playing this.
Yeah, I'll come down. I didn't know the food was here. I'm just finishing something up in my office.
Remember us as kids like playing fucking Sega, and the kids are literally growing up with the ability to put a bullet in hyper-realism.
Oh yeah, honey, I'll be
my
down in a
God.
minute.
Oh my
I'm just
God.
finishing
You
up
don't have a
something in my
penis?
office.
You don't even have a penis? Come on, man. All right, well, listen. I have to go downstairs. Okay, it feels like there's a real person here. I have to go downstairs to have dinner with my girlfriend, but I'm going to be back up to hang out with you guys in a little bit.
And this is just what entertainment is now. This is just entertainment. This is horrifying. This is horrifying. And again, there's just he found like these Reddit boards of kids just being like, "Yeah, this game turns me on."
I told you to fall down. God damn.
Anyway, it is. I truly recommend watching his. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here were the posts that he found. Real quick. Most disturbing VR experience. I consider myself a fairly non-violent person. I've never been in a physical fight. But I was playing Blade and Sorcery, and I was disturbed to enjoy murdering, dismembering people as much as I did. As I was grabbing and picking up the dead corpses of my female victims, I realized I started to get an erection. I was so disturbed, I logged off and deleted that game. What is your most disturbing VR experience? Yeah, same story with the giant Gorn mode. I was just ripping those tiny dudes in half for 10 minutes before I realized I had gotten hard at some point. I ripped off the headset immediately and proceeded to sit and stare at the
jerk off.
floor in fear and panic for a half hour.
Future
Juxta the
serial
poser
killers.
goes, "Chill, man. It's just a battle boner." Blood Trail. Yeah, he was getting recommendations from the sickest people on Reddit. We live in a horrifying future, people. Guys, it's been a great show. I got no more topics. Was there anything else on anyone else's mind? If not, we can cut it there. We've covered some good ground here tonight. Let's do some plugs. DanoTube.com. Is that where I find you, Dano?
Yeah, man. Thanks so much.
Go to DanoTube.com. You're going to find all your favorite DanoTube
Yeah, I've
adventures.
got Star Wars videos on there.
Ooh, Star Wars hate videos. Everyone loves a good Star Wars hate video. And did you do a
and I was on
a Boba Fett one yet?
No, I quit, man. I just gave up.
You got to give
too
up at a
depressing.
certain point. Benjamin Whaler for $9.99 says, "I love the Monday Grift," as we all do, Benjamin. Thank you. Well, Dano, you got anything coming around? What are you working on right now? Anything?
I'm working on a FinDom video. I'm going
FinDom
to
video.
Allocate $100 and pay a FinDom just to see how that is, and then
All right.
I don't know, make a video.
Well, make sure you get a good one. Don't let him. Don't let him choke you. That can go wrong.
No, not FemDom. FinDom, the one where she just takes your money over Twitter and fucks with you.
So a FinDom, but not one that's going to step on your dick. What's the point? I'll FinDom
That's
you
what
right now.
That's what I'm trying to find out.
Shut up. You well, I can't use any words that a FinDom would normally use. I would call you the F slur and tell you to send me $20, but well, good luck, Dano. I hope that you find a lady who grifts you good, takes your wallet. John has been banned from TikTok because he's an idiot.
I got a new I got a new account.
You got a new account? What is it?
It's John Breaks Bad News again.
I told you you can just oh my god. I hate TikTok. You can appeal it. Just appeal it.
I sent you all the everything that they gave, every option.
I'm not gonna do it for you, but there's emails you can email. Just at least put in a little bit. Is this you though?
This is me.
So how come I can still follow you?
I don't know. I'm telling you, I'm locked out of the account.
I can still follow the account's still fucking here. Your videos are all here.
I know, but I can't get into the account. As soon as I log in, I was not hacked. It's from TikTok. They say you're banned, and that's it.
Wow.
If they ban you, they take your videos down.
I know they haven't done it yet.
Because you haven't appealed, because there's still an appeal process. Find the appeal form.
All right, I'll look again.
You have to put in a little bit of effort.
But I have a second account, I have a second account.
John
and
breaks more bad news.
John breaks bad news again.
Bad news again. That's all right. Well, I guess yeah, that's fine. We should call it John breaks bad news plus. Oh well, you already got 102. You already got a third of
Yeah.
the followers anyway.
Yeah, that's what
How'd
I'm
you
saying.
do that?
I just posted a couple of clips.
I have no idea how you're so good at this TikTok thing. I got to make some TikToks. All right, John. Top loaded gaming. I have not. I keep saying I'm going to do something for you, and I haven't done it, but maybe I will. But of
good.
course, we can find you on YouTube at Top Loaded Gaming. Yes.
Yeah.
All
Got
right.
some things coming out in the future.
Sounds good. Bob, you have nothing to plug as always.
Yep. Just boring.
You gonna help me
It's
edit
just-
this? I finally started recording the audio from my Boba Fett review. You want to help edit it?
Yeah, sure.
All right, I'll send that over. Bob's gonna work
All right.
on my thing. Everyone, go watch Bob's fucking Batman thing. It doesn't even have 100 views on it. All right, go to search for Bobster. Go watch Bobster's thoughts on Batman.
Thank you.
All right, and for me, as always, don't forget you got to go to superkiller.org. I need you guys to sign up for the mailing list for my comic book at superkiller.org. I think this summer we're going to launch the crowdfunding. If not earlier, we'll see. I want to finalize the script, make sure it's good. Thanks to everybody who kept coming by. Somebody's asking what happened to last week's stream. It got extremely copyright struck, so I have to take it down, and I have to re-edit it to make it suitable for YouTube. Hopefully I'll do that today. But thanks to everybody coming by. Monday Night Grift. I love you guys. Peace and love, and we will have more Grift coming at you next week. Take care of yourself.